Faisal, let's go straight to this thing. You cleared PMP in almost 5 weeks, right? Straightforward
Yeah.
5 weeks. So why don't you share your success journey? How did you join the program? What were the process you followed? How did we book the exam? And even last night, how we were having late night conversation. Let's take it from there, please.
Yeah, exactly. First of all, Amir, I'm really thankful to you to guide me, mentor me, and coach me, and to make this happen. And one of my colleague referred me towards you, and we start that journey. And yes, if you talk about exam was good experience. And Amir said first 60 question. Yes, it's just like a punch on my face, but I managed to calm myself and following 7-step formula and next 60 bit easy and next 60 as well. But I attempt first 60 question in 80 minutes and then 75 for each coming section. Uh, Further in questions, maximum portion is from Agile, no doubt. If we talk about overall questionnaire, so I will rate like 50% of questions is from Agile and 20% is from stakeholder and remaining 30 from all the topics. No numeric question or maybe one at max. And yes, around four drag and drop question exam. Well, overall, two things is very important when you're going to appear in exam. One is agile mindset, and second is servant leadership is a key, no doubt.
Okay, and why do you say that?
Yes, because PMP required, and definitely your roadmap and training always emphasis on these two terms like agile mindset and servant leadership. And even if we talk about last night call and last message from your side, you focus on these two things, special go and exam, and always remember these two things. One is agile mindset, and second is servant leadership. And it's really helped me a lot. And especially, you shared me a last around 16 minutes video, which is about normally what type of mistakes in exam people doing. So it's also helping me a lot.
It is also helping you a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
That's an important thing. Let's talk about the how the time management was.
Uh, Time management was good, but in time management, I think cool and calm is very important because if we are stuck on any question around 4 minutes, like 4 minutes, so we feel that and we feel panic. So at that moment, you have to realize yourself, be cool, be calm, and just going towards your focus and next major portion of the exam which is coming towards you. So keep and calm, for keep calm is very key to attempt this exam.
Hmm. Okay. So controlling your nerves and being in your nerves is an important thing when you are taking this exam. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was my last day? What I said you about the center, right? Can you walk us how detail oriented I am about the exam day? Can you walk us what you said and what I said in the no, do this, we have to do that. So what I said, can you walk me through that?
Yeah, yeah. About center, I was assuming I will just put the location of my center and go towards my exam center. But Amir said me, no, no, no. You must go to center before one day of exam. And last night, we will talk together, and I visit the center just to remove or sort of any impediment or any burden on my mind, sort of any traffic jam or any sort of XYZ reasons. So it's really encouraging because my center pin is not available, right available on the map. And the address is, yes, it's helping me a lot. So it's really much recommended to all of you to visit one day before where you are going to appear in exam.
Yeah, yeah, That is very critical. And let me give you example what actually happened in his case, and that will be very interesting. So two students actually gave exam in the same center. Now in the same center, so first I had a call with him, and then I had a call with Fazan. And Fazan told me, yes, I visited the center and they have changed the place. Its Google Map location is different. Now that's what he told me. I immediately messaged him. I gave him the number of Fazan. I said, call him. The
Yeah.
center, your center place has been changed. Okay, so
Yeah.
that was very critical. In my point of
No
view,
doubt.
that is very critical to understand the context, how how you know where exact center is. Like you need, for example, his center. I actually gave PGMP exam in the same center as he gave the PMP, so I know the center guy also. Actually, did you had a chocolate in between?
No,
If
in my
you had a
pocket, I have
chocolate, if you had a chocolate
three
in 60
toffees in
minutes,
my pocket.
yeah, if you had a
Three
chocolate, he
toffees in
would
my pocket.
immediately have said, "Are you Amir student?" Like, so
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So this is something interesting. Okay, let's talk into that, guys. Whatever the questions you have, batch five, especially you guys, is just cleared uh, in 1 month. After he was previous batch person, he cleared now. Okay, you basically you are in Multan when you book this exam, right?
I was in Bahawalpur.
Bahawalpur. So
Yeah.
you basically live in Bahawalpur or you live in
Yeah.
Lahore?
No, I'm posted in Lahore right now, but I'm basically from Bahawalpur.
Okay, now you can easily celebrate your Eid, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's next week. You don't have
Exactly.
that problem. Like I have to study, I have to study.
Yeah.
Now this is something. This guy even took 5 days break when you went there, 5 or 6 days break. He,
Exactly.
yeah. How many hours from starting day one you spend daily?
In start, I was spending 3 to 4 hours, and then in between 1 week off due to my MPhil exams. So I moved towards Bahawalpur and then joined again and again. I was trying to manage 3 to 4 hours almost daily.
3 to 4 hours daily. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So it comes down to the same thing. 4 hours, 1 month. Right?
yeah,
The formula
yeah,
is same
exactly,
for everybody. 4 hour, 1 month, 2 hours, 2 month. But the most important thing is consistently. That one is
exactly.
greater. I'm not wearing today's that shirt. I'm wearing kind of a polo shirt. So maybe Polo hire me as a brand ambassador. My wife like bought like 15 of polo shirts. I don't know why. Maybe that Marshall Goldsmith, I follow him a lot. He wear green polo shirts always. Okay, guys, anyone has any question they want to ask, please feel free to ask it. Which mocks were most important, random or 180?
For time management, I think 180 is very important because it's give you a complete exposure of real exam.
Hmm.
And but it doesn't mean random is not important. Random prepare you on different dimension, like randomly you are appearing in different type of question from agile, from stakeholder, from communication and procurement and other topic as well. And random I feel random questions give me tough time as compared to 180 questions because random check your nerves as well, check your patience as well, and in random questions, few questions are taking much more time as compared to other questionnaires we have.
Hmm. How many 180 questions you did?
Uh, I did six,
All
all
six.
six 180 questions. Yes,
All
exactly.
six.
Yeah.
Super. This is great. Okay. Now, like for example, Vakar was getting a very good score in 180. Now random is going like this. So can you give some motivation to him? Like what was the purpose? How you can, he's your batchmate, right, Vakar? Or you are in batch three?
Yes, sir, I'm from batch three.
Okay. So if you can motivate him somehow, what was how you look into that way?
Yeah, 180 questions is basically all about of real exam exposure. And yes, my random questions go down to it as well. And I talk with Amir, okay, what's going or happening. But no need to demotivate because this gives you a lot of different type of experiences in random mocks. So I think don't need to panic and feel demotivated why my scores are going down. Yes, RC is very important. In random mocks, as Amir guided me, always try to make a RCA. When
Hmm.
you are going to this practice continually, definitely your random is also giving you a good score.
Hmm. How
But in
important
but in the
follow-ups
last,
students? Sorry, go
but
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just going towards a down as random 10 and random 11 or random 9. I'm going to down and down score. So today I'm very demotivated. I'm very worried about my score.
Okay, so the I would also add there the purpose of giving random mocks. You see, I gave you random mocks after 180. Most of the students, uh, unless they say that we don't have 4 hours, I always say first do 180. Once I see score in one, then I ask why I am giving as a final thing. There is a reason that why I am saying people process 180 random. Why there's a reason. 180 mocks are the most difficult mocks. If we will record the journey of Faizan, and Faizan will share his exam, the entire exam was 6 liner. How many questions were your liner? How many lines questions were? Faisal?
Three to four lines, and
Yeah.
maximum questions are in between 2 to 3 lines only.
You see,
Yes, drag
how,
and drop are a bit
how
different.
many drag and drops you had
Around four drag and drop
for
in
drag and
questions in
drop?
my exam. Yeah.
Every single person exam is different. His feedback on the exam is like I would say low, not that difficult. Far, I recorded his journey. His feedback was medium, like difficulty level. And if you look at the Fazan, he said the entire exam was 5 liner. It was like I was solving random books, right? So my goal as your coach, as someone who really cares that you clear PMP, is to make sure you are ready for everything, right? So let's keep moving forward. Faisal, why follow up is important for PMP?
Very important, and I definitely say without follow-up, uh, I I'm not focused on my PMP, and all credit goes to you, Amir. You continuously following up and giving me a message. What's the status of random mocks? What's the status of 180 mocks? And always guided me. So it's very important. Follow-up is very important, and without follow-up, maybe I take 1 month or 1.5 months to get it done PMP. So due to your follow-up, it's all about in 1 month.
Although you cleared PMP in 5 weeks, I want to ask you one thing that like there are students who break their consistency. They came back. For example, Burhan, he broke the consistency, but now he's getting there. Ami, he broke consistency 2, 3 times, but now she's getting back to the track. Now, being staying like you took a break for 1 week and then you came back there. What would be your advice? Because what I believe in my soul, consistency is the most important thing for PMP exam. We have Vishal. He joined us today after so many days. Good to have you, Vishal. So, how would you say that? How
Yeah,
consistency can be built?
yeah, agreed. One week away from PMP doesn't mean I always remember your formula one is greater than zero. I was in my car and just open my cell phone and read some few questions. Even or WhatsApp groups is helping a lot. Whenever I have a time, I read all the questions floating from all my colleagues and fellows, and reading all the responses were very much helping for me and very much conceptual as well. Because if you have the concept of all the topics, you will definitely achieve your goal and get it done PMP in 1 month or 1.5 months easily.
Hmm, hmm. Thank you very much. I really loved how you put into the context everything that you shared. This is just beautiful, and I really love the way how you shared with this. Anyone has any question that they may have for him? Okay, Ami, go ahead.
Faisal, first of all,
Mic
congratulations.
near mic. Put mic
Okay,
near.
yeah. Congratulations, Faisal, first of all.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
and you mentioned that you had some difficult kind of questions for the drag and drop. You tried to mention that in your talks. I mean, so is that something we
Uh,
need to consider?
yeah, definitely. I can say drag and drop question is not easy because in table, in one question, actually you are going to attempt 5 to 6 or even 10 questions at the same time. Because in drag and drop question, one grid uh, questionnaire and examiner want to check your 10 different type of exposures and concepts. So I must recommend to practice drag and drop questions as well. But it doesn't mean it's not very much difficult or not doable. It's doable. And especially the key is hold your nerves and be calm. So you can easily attempt it drag and drop questions as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay. Yarub had a question. Okay. So Yarub is saying, Faisal, how to manage your last 3 days before the exam?
Nothing special, yeah. Even last 3 days, I was working with Amir, and I'm very much confident to inshallah. I have no issue in exam, and Amir motivates me. And I thought 1 or 2 mocks, I just repeat to get in touch with my mocks. Otherwise, nothing special.
Okay. One thing that he did not mention here, Yarub, I give final 6 mocks that are not on simulator. That are not on simulator.
Oh
Okay.
yes, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you repeated those
Exactly,
mocks.
exactly.
There are 6 mocks
Yeah, yes, exactly.
for everyone who basically gives exam. Surprise me, they never know these mocks are not on simulator. You see, there's a old thing that a mentor always has something in his hand. So these 6 mocks are not on simulator. These are cloned exam question. These ATP question, just like them, they are those cloned exam question that I will give you for the PMP, and those are supposed to be done in last 3 days. Okay, for example, he got bad score in 2 of them, so last day he repeated them.
Exactly.
What he
That's why I
was
remember
saying,
that
he
that
repeated
group,
those mocks, right?
those marks.
So I
Yes,
want to put that into context.
exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
so
Amir said
Yaru,
very well.
if you have booked the exam, let me know, and because I asked him to book the exam, I'll give it. Thank you very much, Faisal. Now your goal is to help batch 4.
Sure.
Batch 4 is amazing. I would say in last 2 years, sorry to all batches, batch 4 has been so far the best batch ever. Like,
Thank
you guys know at least 10 students have cleared. I can name Rao, you, then Aisha Zia, Kunal, every single day. And like 4 students have already booked the exam also. I mean, they will be clearing before it, right? So simply like I would say training wise, I had less students. It had like 30 students, but majority have cleared that. And batch 5 is on track. Just to give you batch 5, one student has booked the exam. Another student is doing 180 mock. For batch 5, listen this carefully. That your batch is also on track. So yeah, let's keep moving. Thank you, Faisal. Now each one, teach one is the mantra of the game. Please add their value there. Then make 10 to 15 questions of PMP. I will be using the PMP marathon. That is very important. See if you can do it today before sleeping or tomorrow. Because from Monday, the last week of Eid, I know it, lived all my life in Pakistan. So I know that. So please see if you can do that. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
sure, inshallah. Sure.
Very much.